Wilson Reagan.
I am paying for this microphone.
Does your brain hurt? Does it feel itchy?
Let's give it up for Blaze Guy.
Thank you. Make it comfortable. God damn it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. But please stop. Thank you profusely. Hello, how are you? Let's check the sync. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. My name is Bass Guy, and the Bass Guy Show is on live every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time without fail. We have a brand new website, thebassguyshow.com. And if you're with us right now, then you're live in the stream. Welcome, Jeeve. You're in the feed. Welcome to the feed. Hi, everyone, says Sand Monster. Hello, Middle Class Batman. Hello, Sloppy Unfocused in New Jersey. Hello, Jeeve Stone in Oklahoma. Hello, Middle Class Batman again. Hello, Sand Monster again. So this is a live stream. We're going to quickly introduce the show and educate you so that you can find out what the show is all about. My name is Bass Guy. This is episode 541, I think. We have a different theme every week, and this week's theme is 1980s. So people have been sending in their 80s photographs and whatnot. And we're situated here live. Here comes a live car. There goes the live car. We're in Montreal, in Canada. Most of our audience seems to be from America, and the elections are on TV. I was watching Joe Biden last night and President Obama, and it just occurred to me the last time I actually watched television was when Obama became president, and that was like in 2009, and I haven't watched TV since. But Netflix and YouTube have let TV creep back into our lives. It's controlling us. I saw a new show on Netflix. Love you, Sand Monster. And it's a new chat show that's global and everything, and I wasn't impressed. It was saying it was radical and it's a different kind of chat show and it's never been done before, and it's exactly the same as every other chat show before, just like the Bass Guy Show. But who am I to judge this reality smudge? Batman says he controls Netflix. Batman and Jeeve and Dave are head of security right now, protecting us from viruses and bugs and parasites. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. This is the Bass Guy Show. You can call in if you want on Skype. I just changed the settings on my phone because I didn't realize that. I thought when I turned my Skype off, I thought the Skype wasn't on. So I set my phone to answer without doing anything. So last night I was cooking pasta and listening to Joe Biden's speech, and I could hear this voice in the corner of the room. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And it was Matty F. BG, play Jacko today. Okay, I will, because I don't have anything planned music-wise, because I'm way behind. I just made some graphic arts, and I fell asleep last night. This has been happening to me a lot lately. I fell asleep at like 7 o'clock at night, just exhausted. So then I wake up, and let me look at my meter here. It's 105 degrees right now in this room, and the humidity is 88%, just like in Back to the Future. So they used the car going at 88 miles per hour to go back in time. So what I'm doing is to go back in time. I'm making sure, this took me all day. I've got the lights. I don't know if you can see the lights. There's the lights up there, right? I got my lights on the ceiling and a camera. I've got the humidity at exactly 88%. And that brings us back in time, which is today's tip reward on the Bass Guy Show. If you tip $2, you will go back in time. It will be like a Shaka miracle. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present you, on behalf of Enlightenment Industries, the Bass Gang, going back in time to the 1980s. Sheila, fuck off. So as you can see, I'm sorry, Dave. I did this, not Dave, but Van. I did this in a huge hurry. I did this like all 20 minutes before the show. It says man. It should say Van, and it should be up a bit. In the top right-hand corner, there's a guy in a white T-shirt and stone-washed denim jeans with sunglasses. That's Van. So it just says man. But that's good because mistakes make the show better. So starting up from the top left-hand corner, we have Up a Ladder Guy on St. Thomas Street. Now, where Thomas is standing, that's where I met my girlfriend 5 years ago. BB, Bodacious Babe. I met her right there at that stop sign. She lived there, the van. And then we have Dave. Dave, that is the most adorable photograph I have ever seen in my life. In the middle, top, we have Christine, and then we have Dave again with he's wearing a little suit. It's even cuter. Shanda on the top right-hand corner with a little doggy. And then going down to the middle left, we've got middle-class Batman playing baseball. And then we've got Coach Ray. Look at Coach Ray. He hasn't aged a day, and he's a total hunk. What are you going to do? Then we have Sloppy Unfocused in the middle. And before Sloppy Unfocused, we have Mary Xmas. And then we have Sloppy in the middle, who didn't exist yet. That's why it's just white. The computer says no. And then we have Deborah in her prom dress. And then Gajen, I think with her father, sitting on a motorcycle of life. And then just underneath Jen, on the bottom right, we've got Mo Rocker, little baby, looking beautiful. And then Sandy, that's probably the most photogenic photograph of the lot. Super photogenic. It just looks like a commercial. Amazing, Sandy. You're so beautiful. Then we have Boo Bug Jenny and family. And then underneath Jenny as well. And then we have Jeev with his shotgun protecting the world. No, he's a good guy, Jeev. We love you. And then we have Ryan, the Inagaki, right where it says 80's week. Ryan. And there's one on the right and the bottom left I didn't put the name on because I did it too quick. You shouldn't do anything too quick because you might be premature. So that's the Bass Gang in the 80s, and I just put that together in like 5 minutes. So congratulations, you've all gone back in time. Okay, so it's frickin' hot balls here. We have a live chat board here. We're going to play some music. I don't know if you can see, I've got my bass guitars with me, my fretless, and my overwater. We're going to play some, we're going to start off with a jam, an 80s music jam, and then we'll be taking anyone who wants to phone in, unless you're afraid. You can call in. So I changed the phone settings because my phone just rang last night, and it was Matty F. from the Reverend Matty F., who also has a show on Concert Window. And he called in, and he had someone else on the line. It was a three-way call. Yeah, baby. And I was on his show last night, and Matty was showing me what he's been doing on his show. And his show is kind of like the same format as my show. He's using Manicam, and he's got fake commercials going on, and he's really entertaining. It's not just about music. And he has a new video commercial where he's videoed a whole bunch of different people, kind of like Up a Ladder Guy's Shaka video, and it's hilarious. So let's all give Matty F a little bit of a visit whenever you have time. Go and check his shows out. I can't remember when he plays. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday at prime time, 8 or 9 o'clock. I can't remember. We'll find out. So on the wall, we've got Middle Class Batman saying, I'm having audio problems. Gajen saying three-way. Coach saying, I know where to win. And it looks like the chat board is off center a little bit. So let me know if the stream is working. 1, 2, 3. If the stream is working, we're going to do some jams. We're going to do the world news. We're going to do This Day Today. We're going to have the weather with Frankie McDonald. And we're going to do all this in an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. Love you, Sandy. Love you, Sloppy. Love you, Sandy. Love you, Gajen. So many beautiful, sexy lady friends and hunky men friends. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show, where all your dreams come crashing down. So after we introduce the show and I do my monologue, or whatever the fuck you call it, my nutritional therapist, Sheila Condescending, told me that I need to relax and I need to find my center and just let go of trying to impress and entertain and fill the space and just be yourself. It's okay if people know that your bumhole is itchy. You're only human, bass guy. Now relax and find your center and release the tension. Go. I released the tension. We'll be back right after this short commercial break with some live looping, baby. You're watching the Bass Guy Show. No fear. No problem, complex, or issue is too large or small. So pick up the phone and dial 19000 OMG 7777777777777777777777777777777 today. Sheila Condescending Therapy Unit is here for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, animals of all ages, the latest breakthrough in Shundai repellent technology is finally here. Introducing the amazing Shaka Block, specially designed to withstand Shundai of any size, with 7 levels of high-powered Shaka-enhanced gamma rays, guaranteed to deflect, defeat, and destroy the Shundai. The results are astounding. Worldwide, across the globe, from coast to coast, and for thousands of miles, frowns are instantly turning to smiles with the all-new Shaka Block. Don't wait. Make the bad stuff go away. Get your Shaka Block today.
There's just one place.
Okay, so we're going to start off with a little 80s jam. I hope you enjoy this. You're watching the Bass Guy Show. No fear. Yes, I saw the mailman. I think the mail woman is on holiday.
my money.
That's my money.
Man, you just jump on, fucker.
Would like to make a
Jimmy Carter, on the other hand, was associated with failure.
It was my decision to attempt the rescue operation. The responsibility is fully my own.
Bass guy. World news on the Bass Guy Show. So that was a little jam called My Armpits Are Smelly and I Smell Like Shit, but I'm going to have fun anyways because it's 1980s week and I just invented that in my head. Larry, easy on the... Larry! Let's check the audio video stream. 1, 2, 3. How was that? Did that work okay? Is the sync working? It's good. Wow, cool. So if you're watching this live on YouTube, if you're watching this on the rerun on YouTube, we are your past and you are our future. This is live. You can watch the rerun. We have all our shows available on bassguyshow.com. You just have to go to one place. We have a brand new website, and the website is called bassguyshow.com, and everything is there. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You can check out my music, help support the artist and all that crap. And there's a whole bunch. There's 3D, Scratch, and Sniff, O-Vision. It's pretty amazing. Sloppy Unfocused put it together. So thank you, Sloppy. So yeah, it's hot in here. It's really, really, really hot. Let's check in the wall before we continue with the world news. It's not so great, but it's good. We're going to refresh then, because we need to provide you with the top-notch quality entertainment. So if you're watching this live, you have to refresh in 20 seconds. Just wait a few seconds, and if you're on YouTube, I'm going to disappear right now. Jamie, you're today's winner of 17 million quadrillion billion internet Shaka Shundai fighting points. Sheila, leave us alone. So it is currently 100. Oh, it dropped down. It's 114 degrees Fahrenheit in the room. Really, really hot. But we enjoy it. It's summer. I slept like a baby last night. I had lots of dreams. I was dreaming about the show. I was actually dreaming about editing the show, and it was all falling apart. 100, you should be dead. Well, it's because all the windows are closed and the lights are on. There's like about 7 of those lights. Those are just 2 of them. All the lights are on and all the equipment's on. Everything is on. And it's probably the hottest day of the year again so far. It's the heat wave that Frankie McDonald has been talking about. Let us continue now with this world news, World news. Okay, so these are things that happened in the world today. And let me just get my stills up here. Let me just get it up. Yeah, baby. Everything that you see here is one take, one person in one room. World's deepest... Larry, where are my frickin' stills? Are you joking? Oh, there they are. So we have the world's deepest underwater sinkhole is discovered in South China. Apparently the hole is over 3 feet deep. Yeah. If you were, it's like several miles deep. Would you go on a boat right next to the edge of the sinkhole? You don't know what's gonna frickin' happen. It's called a sinkhole. Or would you go right over it in the middle? The world's deepest sinkhole has just been discovered in South China. Also in the Bay Sky World News, a Swedish man has built a flying chair. I shit you not, a Swedish man has built a flying chair. The funny part is when I googled it, I didn't actually find any photographs of the chair flying or the man in the chair. So maybe it's just a chair that flies. But without, maybe like it's got that kind of drone kind of technology. Now, if those 6 propellers can lift, 200 to 300 pounds, I would be pretty impressed. So this is a Swedish man but it makes sense, doesn't it? If apparently they've already built drones that can carry people, so we might be flying around these things. Like, I shit you not, like the Jetsons. They said, I remember watching lots of documentaries on if things from Back to the Future could actually be real or not. And people said, no, we can never fly because, flying planes is so hard. Can you imagine people flying around in the air? We'd all crash into each other. But with mobile phone technology and all that, it doesn't let you crash. You're not allowed to crash. It does it for you. So soon we're going to be flying around in these frickin' things. It's incredible. And here is our last story. This is a nice story. Norway considers giving mountain to Finland for its 100th birthday. Now that's going to be a hard gift to wrap. Try and wrap your head around that one. Okay, Jack, enough with the jokes. That's a wrap. You're watching the Base Nipple Show. I hope everybody's having fine. I hope everybody's having fines today, because you'll be providing work for the government and ticket people. I want transporter technology. Sand Monster tweeted this twice. The food replicator technology. So yeah, thank you for watching the Base Guy Show today. You have the possibility of going back in time. We can go back in time right now. There we are, baby. Look at that beautiful. Look at those beautiful, sexy people. It's a sexy, hot day here today. I think I've been saying that lately because I've been watching the Trailer Park Boys a lot. And Jim Leahy, the Trailer Park coordinator, he's the alcoholic drunk guy, and he keeps saying everything is sexy. So check out the Trailer Park Boys if you have Netflix. Pretty good show. I've been watching some shows on Netflix thanks to Sand Monster, and I don't like the show Chelsea. I just don't like it. So far I haven't seen much of it, but I was just like, I'm gonna be myself. Fuck. And it was just like trying to be yourself. And I've been listening to a lot of Stanley Kubrick and Alfred Hitchcock interviews, and people keep asking them, like, what are you most afraid of, and what do you try and do? And they say the number one thing that they try to do when they make their films or whatever is they try to avoid the cliche. They try to avoid the cliche, because Alfred Hitchcock said it best. No, it was Stanley Kubrick. said it best. He said that if something is right, if something makes sense, and if something is true, if something is right, then it will work. If it's not right, then it won't work. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but Norway has decided to give Finland a frickin' mountain. So I don't think that they know what they're talking about either. You've just gone watch yourself the Bass Guy World News right here live on the Bass Guy Show. Just take your time with the music, Larry. It's not like we're live or anything. Fuck. And I also watched a show called Internet Famous, and I think it's a good idea. It's a good concept. It's basically the concept of people on the internet are becoming more famous and making more money and getting more popularity than people who are hard working, if that's working. People who have spent their whole lives, like Stanley Kubrick or Rubik's Cube or Alfred Hitchcock, or musicians who have spent a lifetime, like Herbie Hancock. People who are going on and like doing silly dances and putting Chewbacca face masks on, they're getting more recognition than professionals. So that's what that show is based on. It's based on making fun of us internet people. But it was just so cliche. It was like, so here's my idea, you're gonna laugh at it now, and I don't know. It's called technology. Orgy porgy, what is left? Okay. Technology. I love technology, but I also love you, you see. That's from Napoleon Dynamite. His brother sings a technology song. So you've watched the Bass Guy News. We're going to go do another jam here. I've been asked to play some Jaco Pastorius, so let me go to a commercial break and pull some Jaco out of my butthole. You're watching the Bass Guy Show. No fear. Hope you enjoyed that. So we're going to go to some music now. We're going to do a little a cappella, live, quiet, solo thing. I'm going to play you a song called Portrait of Tracy by Jaco Pastorius, using only bass harmonics. And bass harmonics, this is... Larry, can you put on less squelch on channel 17 and put up the music lesson? Thank you. So hot. So this is a music lesson of the day, and it's so hot I'm actually sweating into my eyeballs. I've lost 7 pounds this week, which is pretty cool. So harmonics is when, because of the heat and my new diet, it's the all new diet by Bass Guy called Poverty. Okay, so what you do is if you play a string, say let's just play the thinnest string here, right? The thin string. I know you can't see too close. So if I just play that string, now I can play a note. I'll press down. When you play a note, you don't play on the lines. When you play fretless, actually when you play the fretless bass, my other bass, you have to play exactly on the lines or you're out of tune. But with a fretted bass, you can play anywhere in this space. Anywhere in this space you can play. The best place is in the middle. If you do too close to the fret, you get a fret buzz. Or too far away, sorry. So if I go right over the fret, you'll get a note. But if I take my finger off, but just barely touching, so the skin is touching, but I'm not pressing down at all, I can let go and I get a harmonic. It's an overtone. It's twice as high from where I'm starting it. It's basically the nut is here and here, so the string length is that short, and I can get different kinds of harmonics.
What made this party such a good one?
Well, I think it's because you were a nice person and you came into the place without acting like a dick and pissing people off with your own agenda. So you get different harmonics, and Jaco saw people tuning their guitars like that. get nice, beautiful. And Jacko would also, I shouldn't do it because it's bad for the bass, but I put my hand here and my other hand here, and I bend the actual neck, and you can hear the harmonics wobble. It's bad for the neck. So I'm going to play you a song now called Portrait of Tracy by Jaco Pastorius. It's really, really hot in here. I want to thank you all for coming and watching the show and for being my friend. Thank you for being my friend. You're my friend. Friend. Dave Hancock, welcome to the room. Love you, buddy. Hope you're well. You are also today's winner of 8 million, zillion, zillion, billion, zillion, million, zillion, quadrillion internet points. So hot. Okay, Sloppy, you win a car too. In fact, you all win a trip back in time. The town was so small that when I plugged in my electric shaver, the trolley stopped. Okay, so here we go. This is Portrait of Tracy by Jaco Pastorius. I hope you enjoy it. also Jaco Pastorius' version of Donna Lee by American saxophone player Charlie Parker. Donna Lee, saxophone song. Jaco released this when he was 19 years old. Try it again, I screwed it up. Donna Lee, way too hot. Look at the sweaty bass marks. Yeah. I'm going for a hose down, 1 second. Today's show is filmed in front of a fake studio audience. Please stand by. Bass Guy will be back right after this commercial break.
Usol. Ideal new product for itchy, hurting brains. Available at your local pharmacy. No need for a doctor call with Bubusol. Itchy brains.
Not operate heavy machinery until you know how Bubusol will affect you. Side effects of Bubusol may include, but are not limited to, scrank back, angina monologues, the clumps, testicular cranberry, mild to moderate kidney explosions, rectal reversal, itchy erections, genital migraines, phantom farts, Siamese nipple syndrome, scrotal scabies, and adult onset infancy. Call your doctor if any of these apply to you.
Radio Goo Goo, Radio Gaga. This day today on the Bass Guy Show. So welcome to our next segment, which is This Day Today on the Bass Guy Show. We did a little quick dress rehearsal change there because we got so sweaty that the stench and the filth of my disgusting sweat was too much. I hope you enjoyed that. I couldn't really, I haven't done it in a while. When I was playing, it's so hot and sweaty here. The skin was peeling off of my fingers and onto the bass. Nothing like... It's great to be alive, isn't it? I said it. I said what we were all thinking. I said it all for you. So yeah, Johann Sebastian Bach passed away. He was, I think he was like the 13th child of the family. And Bach, as you know, is an amazing classical Baroque composer. And apparently, when he composed, he used to stick his head in a bucket of ice-cold water for 5 minutes every morning. And when he was young, there was a church organist that lived like 40 or 50 miles away, and he would walk through the woods 40 miles just to hear his music. Another really cool classical folklore story is that Bach lived before Mozart, so Bach passed away and then Mozart came around, and Mozart, the first time he heard Bach's music, Mozart was in a church or something with his father. They were all being royal and crap, and some composer played Bach's music, and Mozart had never heard this before, and Mozart freaked out, and during the middle of the performance, Mozart was just watching. Mozart ran up and he grabbed the music scores off of the composer. The person was composing. He grabbed all of the music and threw it on the floor and made a big spectacle, and I think the band stopped and the Led Zeppelin's, no, the orchestra stopped, and Mozart was like looking on the ground, and he was staring at the music for like literally like 25 seconds or some crap like that, a few seconds, and they kicked him out. Security came and they kicked him out. Mozart ran home and he wrote down all of his music, note for note, just from looking at it from a few seconds. Apparently also Bach could blast could blast fireballs out of his ass. Incredible, the stories that you learn from Google. So we miss you, Bach. We love you. You're one of my favorite composers. Many bass players are completely in love with Bach because Bach's counterpoint and bass lines are incredible. If you listen to Toccata Fugue in D minor, that's the Halloween-ish one. Do-do-do, do-do-do, the bass is just, the whole thing is incredible. In fact, I'm going to share it here if someone can find it for me. On YouTube, there's videos that show how music works in color. It kind of looks like Tetris. It's like little color lines. They use that in music programs now, like Logic and Reason. And so when a note plays, it's like yellow and long, and then if it's lower, it's green and longer. And it shows you how the music is working. So it kind of showing you what it's like to read or compose music. So Toccata Fugue D minor video game color thing, if someone could look that up and post it on the wall, I'll do it at the end of the show. It's this is it here right now, actually. Here, we're going in live to Bach. I have to rewind it a little bit. So this is this is what Mozart heard the first time he heard Bach. Okay, so I'm getting way out of hand. I think like I'm on a natural high. You know when you feel like stoned or whatever, or drunk, but you aren't? I haven't had a drink in like 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm just on a natural high today. So what are we doing? Is it the frickin' weather or some shit like that? 1 second. Larry? Oh, it's this day today. Okay. This day today, we have one more story. We're going to Pennsylvania now. If we can find the right image. So yeah, this day today in 2002, 9 Pennsylvania coal miners were rescued after 77 hours of being trapped in a mine shaft. Talk about getting shafted. So there was coal miner workers stuck underground for 77 hours, and they were released this day today on July the 28th. Imagine being down for that long underground. It's how claustrophobic. We're going to move to birthdays now. We're almost done. We're going to blast on right through this. We're going to blast it and crack it. It is the birthday of Terry Fox, who was born July 28th, 1958, and he passed away in 1981. I remember in school, in the 80s, in elementary school, Terry Fox was everywhere, and we were all encouraged to participate. And he had his leg amputated above the knee, and because of cancer, and then he decided to run across Canada. He's from Canada, and he ran across the entire country with one leg to raise money for cancer. It just shows you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Let's just read this for a second. July 28, 1958. Terry Fox was born in Winnipeg, Manitoba. March 9, 1977, at the age of 18, Terry's right leg was amputated above the knee. April 12, 1980, Terry Fox began his marathon of hope in St. John's, Newfoundland, and ran an average of 42 kilometers a day, 26 frickin' miles a day with one leg, through 6 provinces. September the 1st, 1980, after 143 days and 5.373 kilometers, which equals to 3,000, let's just say 3,400 miles, Terry stopped running outside. I can't read the rest of it because it's not on the thingy. So, happy birthday to Terry Fox, and thank you for making the world a better place than when you first found it, and for achieving the most you possibly could with your life. So, you know, just because you have a disability doesn't mean you have to be a victim. You got to own the situation, and if trolls or haters or anybody tries to put you down, just say fuck you, and then ignore it and continue. Don't let other people tell you how to live or what to do. Just be happy. Happy is a state of mind. Joy only comes from joy itself. Love you, Terry. We also have another very cool story of someone, it's actually literally a cool story, of someone who made the world a better place, and then when they found it, do you know this little feller? Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit. My mom used to read us kids these stories when we were little kids. There's Peter Rabbit. It is the birthday of Miss Beatrix Potter. She was born on July 28, 1868, and passed away in 1943 during the Second World War. See if we can find a photo of her. There she is on the right. Cute little doggy. There's Beatrix Potter. Beatrix Potter, sorry. I say Porter. This, well, I shouldn't say why. I know I'm on hyper mode today, but that's okay, man. It's okay to be human. Just pee in a cup and throw it at me. There's Beatrix Potter there. So happy birthday to Beatrix Potter. You just watched this day today on the frickin' Bass Guys show, baby. Never do the robot. I'll do it for you. This day today. 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 Oh, what's that? The voice in my head. You want to do a little imagery of the 80s? Okay, then. Stand by, we're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by, we're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by, we're experiencing here we go. These are some images of you, the bass gang, the viewers of the show. Let's give it up for Coach Ray, ladies and gentlemen. There's our good friend Dave Hancock. We love you so much, Dave. Look at you. You couldn't get any cuter if you tried. Not all the puppies and kittens in the world could be as cute as that. Well, maybe like 2,000 kittens. Come on, how photogenic is that? That looks like it should be on the cover of Vogue magazine. Absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful human being. Sandy, we love you. There's my little brother, Tomalosh, up a ladder guy. That's right in front of where I met BB, where BB lived, behind Daouz and St. Anne's. Tom has spent all of the 80s in his underpants. And there's Chicky Mickey, looking more 1980s than you possibly could. But yeah, is she a hillbilly hick with straw in her mouth, or is she Napoleon Dynamite from the 80s? You look beautiful, Mickey. You look like a really, really happy kid. You can see where all your joy comes from. Look at the love. Feel the love. Yeah, baby. I'm sorry I'm not completely aware of what's going on. I've kind of just received these photos minutes before the show. Oh, Deborah, you're looking so beautiful. I like your, what's it called again? Your flower thing on your thing there. Bouquet, or I like your photograph. What's the thing called? The flower, the bouquet, the frickin', oh my god, what's wrong with my brain? The corsage. Merci beaucoup, Mary. There's little Mo Rocker. There's Amanda, Sock Cop's partner. Little baby Amanda. You look beautiful, Mo. You look the same. You haven't aged a day. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I promised you a time trip back in the 80s. Thank you for watching 80s Week, everybody. Bass Guy loves you. Okay, Larry, stop all the music. Stop all these special effects. You know, let's just strip down. Let's get this off here 1 second. There we go. Let's just, no sound effects. 1, 2, 3. How is the stream? My back frickin' is killing. Oh man, I've been sitting in it. Look at this. More. It's the bass hole. Anyways, I know I complained. I'm not complaining. I'm just like trying to make fun of myself and turn it into entertainment. Let's put the green screen back on. Actually, put the music back on, Larry. So you're watching the Bass Guy Show. Bass Guy Show. This is like me being all serious and shit. Hey everybody, you're watching the Bass Guy Show, live interactive show every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or ET, the extra testicle, on thebassguyshow.com. We have a brand new website. If you would like to check us out, help support the show, nothing is for free. There's no such thing as a free lunch. If you want to help, there's different ways of helping. Just get people to watch the show. Get people to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have YouTube channels. We have 10 different websites. We have albums, 45 albums. We got a whole bunch of crap. And it's all available in this one easy-to-find place. We'll be updating the site through the year. It's going to be a good winter. I'm looking forward. I actually look forward to the winter. Because as you can see right now, it's beautiful, it's hot, it's the opposite of winter. In a few months, there's going to be 4 feet of snow. We're forced to stay inside, so we'll be forced to stick around and love each other and get creative and find ways to make it through the winter. So thank you for watching the Bass Guy Show. I could do one more. Yeah, fuck summer, Sloppy Unfocused. So thank you, everybody. Jamie Slate Music. Everybody go check out Jamie Slate. Follow him. So we can't find any news updates. He hasn't done any weather forecasts lately. So he does these videos where he dances, and I think people on YouTube make dancing videos of him. Frankie is a friend of ours. He wants us to use his videos. He's given us permission. Not only permission, he has told us he insists on us using his video clips in our show. This is from Sloppy Unfocused. Thank you, Sloppy. Part of the proceeds of this go to the foundation through Frankie's website, which helps support autism in Canada. These are Frankie McDonald bobbleheads. If you just go Frankie McDonald bobbleheads, and Frankie has his own weather forecast show on YouTube called Dogs and Wolves, youtube.com/Dogs and Wolves. And this is a slogan, be prepared. And it's a very heavy unit. It looks handmade, very heavy. You can stick that on the back of your car or wherever you want. It helps support the foundation and can be yours. And you should go for it. This has also reached around the world. It has made the top 10 bobbleheads around the world. So
thanks for watching. I'm Frankie McDonald.
There you go. Thank you, everybody, for watching the Bass Guy Show. We hope you enjoyed it. Today is July the 28th, 2016. You can watch the Perseids meteorite showers. They're around all week. So look up, maybe go on top of your roof. Be careful. Oops. And so yeah, there should be you should see one meteorite fly by, 20 fly by every hour on average. So far, I haven't seen anything. I took my camera out, and this is all I caught. It was frickin' Satan Love saying he wants to party. TheBassGuyShow.com, where all your dreams come crashing down to reality. Today's show is brought to you by Larry's Cinnamon Bun Rolls and by Enlightenment Industries. Thank you for your time and patience. Patience is a virgin. If you want to check out our replays, we're available on YouTube. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, then maybe you can make your own YouTube channel and then subscribe. Bass Guy loves you, and you are The Bass Guy Show. Thank you for watching. No fear.
どうぞよろしく。高田さんをご紹介いたします。
お元気ですか？変わったことはありませんか？
はじめまして。
2、3日したら電話をかけてください。
ではまた。
Yeah, baby. Yeah.